want to talk about student safety and teacher safety, okay? Right now, teachers can't go hands-on with the kids, okay? Only the support staff and principals, okay? That's the first mistake, okay? Teachers need to be able to go hands-on. You need to get rid of that fucking non-violent crisis intervention because it does shit, okay? It doesn't keep anybody safe. The same holds for a fucking kindergarten for a fucking youth. Nah, that don't fucking work, okay? And I've talked to the school board about this. Bring in UMAB. And that's for you, Doug Ford. Switch your holds to UMAB. I know what the fuck I'm talking about, okay? Anyways, teachers can't go hands-on. When I was in Section 23 class prior to being hired with the school board, okay, I worked in Section 23 behavior modification class, okay? And we were a class inside a regular school, okay? But we were separate from the school board, okay? And again, if you watched my other CAS video, I watched the systems fall apart, okay? We started getting kids with charges. And just because a CAS doesn't mean it was our local CAS. We were getting kids from different areas, okay? Different CASs, okay? It wasn't a local CAS. We were getting... Now, I did work with local kids, but we had kids from different areas of Ontario, okay? Anyways, we were getting kids with charges come in. We had this little one kid. He was like a little gangster from Toronto, okay? He was 14. But, you know, again, all these kids are great, but they need consequences. So our little group home kid, okay, got into the wrong crowd at the school, okay? Long story short, me and another staff had to go out to protect our group home kid who was getting attacked by 8 to 9, grade 9 to 11 boys, okay? We're talking almost fucking men, okay? Our group home kid was getting attacked by 8 to 9 youth, okay? The staff I was working with, okay, jumped on our kid, protected him. 2 other staff that I worked with at a different agency saw from an outside window, saw from the classroom window us out on the fucking lawn, and those 2 staff from different agencies came out to help me and my shift partner, okay? Alright? Teachers were inside the fucking cafeteria fucking watching us, okay? They weren't even our kids because I was working at the group home. But I was in the fucking school at the school board. I should have knew then I should never have worked for you fucks. Anyways, it was my shift partner on the ground protecting our fucking group home kid, and me and 2 other male staff that came out to fucking protect me at the end of the day. That's all it was, okay? They were throwing off the kids. I stood behind them because I'm a female and I'm a strong motherfucker, okay, for a woman. But I knew that I had to have the men in front. So I stood behind the men and literally threw kids off their fucking backs, okay? My shift partner my former shift partner almost went down on his fucking ankle. I was like this, throwing kids off, going over to the other, and I saw my shift partner go over on his fucking ankle, okay? My former shift partner. And before he hit the fucking ground, I picked him back up, and we were like this, okay? One of the kids was going to charge one of the coworkers I was working with was going to charge that former coworker with assault because he accidentally ripped the kid's fucking shirt. And I called my former boss, and we weren't on good terms, and I said, if you need me any help, I will come and help. If they charge that person, I'm going to fucking charge them. And that was my former boss, and we were like, okay, I had her back, okay? So, that's what you do. You protect people at the fucking end of the day. You don't think twice, okay? So when a pervert comes into a school and they're sitting in a fucking stall in your school, what the fuck are you going to do? Are you going to fucking watch, or are you going to manhandle that motherfucker out of the fucking school? Teachers, you use whatever force is fucking necessary. As I was taught in my UMAB, okay? You use your fucking holds, and at the end of the day, you're protected under the fucking Charter of Rights, okay? To protect yourself and others. Don't think twice about going hands-on, teachers. And teachers, you need to advocate so that you can go fucking hands-on, okay? Don't need cops in the school. I know some good fucking holds, okay, that can correct this shit. And I've talked to the school board, and I've talked to you, Doug Ford. So what the fuck are you guys going to do to make Ontario schools safe?